So this is the Uninvited, which was the second game in the MacVenture series. I've
I
not.
assume they're unrelated
A couple
to each other.
Two of them are. The first one was called Deja Vu, and then there was a sequel. So I've not played any of these games. I don't know how related the two Deja Vu ones are, but I guess you could assume some connectivity between those. The others, I think, are standalone. I think this one's a standalone. I think it's meant to be a spooky horror haunted house thing. Done a little bit of reading up on it just to prep, but other than that, I'm pretty blind. So the first time I've played with this interface.
Yeah, this is interesting. It's
cool because it's quite flexible, and you've got all these windows that can be modified. So, and also this is the color version that came out. I don't know when this one was released compared to the original. So the actual MacVenture game was black and white. I'm
so sharp.
I think the text looks pretty good. I think.
Is that not just text though? Because it seems like it runs off like.
Yeah,
This seems like it's run off like the operating system.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I mean, that looks. You've got that funny stretched out Apple logo at the top.
And the top
and
left,
and an Apple command bar, and what I would assume is an Apple UI for Windows, or for the Windows on display here. I don't know if.
Yeah.
I don't know what's just replicating it and what's not, but I like the crystal clear text.
Yeah, that's pleasant.
It feels modern. The rest of it does not feel modern, but
what, the big examine, open, close?
Yeah, those look a little fuzzy, don't they? And the graphical element of this.
Well, I mean, we've been playing games that look like this. I think this looks extremely modern in comparison.
More modern than King's Quest 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay. So, let's get started, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, shall I read the splash text?
Well, if you want to be the narrator, then go ahead.
Go for it, narrator. Okay.
Yeah. You're going to scroll, I assume. You don't need me to do that.
No, I can scroll. I can't scroll. I've already mucked up the scrolling. Okay. Good afternoon. You have been summoned as the Uninvited. It's very cheerful. Look out! The last thing that you remember before the darkness rushed up to claim you is your brother's startled cry. You managed to swerve round the shadowy figure that appeared in the roadway, but lost control as the car jumped the shoulder and plunged headlong into this tree. Swivelling your battered head, you survey the wreckage. You realise that you are alone. Your kid brother must have gone off to get you some help. As you pry yourself free of the steering wheel's embrace, you can't help but notice the pungent odour of gasoline as it leaks from the ruptured gas tank. So, good start, right?
Yeah, great
Good
start.
position that we find ourselves in. This is not outside of a castle waiting for a quest.
No. We're crashed into a tree.
We've hit this tree.
Yeah, we're crashed into this tree.
I love that. This tree. And actually, the writing is noticeably like floral. It's kind of a poetry to it. It's weird.
I think the stark difference between that very first that very first line, and then suddenly entering into what is clearly the actual narration.
Yeah, I think the first line's kind of like the Apple Mac, saying like, "Hello, I'm here. Welcome to this game." And then it goes, Now it is dark.
I mean, I liked the sentence, "You have been summoned as the uninvited."
That's true. I mean, that's quite menacing.
Well,
I'm not sure how can you summon someone
that's uninvited?
That's
Yeah, that's the problem I was having with the sentence. I was sitting there going, I don't think that makes any sense.
Like, would you make up your mind?
I don't understand. Is this not an invitation?
So, should we get out of this car? Should we try and find... I assume that's what we need to do first.
So do we know how to actually operate this? Is it...
Okay.
I guess open and then click the door?
Yeah, I think. Or you can... I think, yeah, you can click the verb and I think you can click... Or the action, and then you can click the various parts of the screen, like that.
Nice.
So, the car door opens with some effort. The accident has caused some damage to the door. Do we need anything in here? I mean, the gasoline thing's a worry, isn't it?
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to blow up.
Yeah? Then we should probably go.
Probably.
We should probably leave this place.
So, go.
Whoa, okay. Nice. Boom! There is a mighty explosion behind you as your car bursts into flames. That will at least save you the cost of a tow. Better try to find your younger brother and have him call a cab instead of a tow truck. I'm not getting the tone of that line. Like...
That tone is all over the place. I can't tell if that's narration or your character's thoughts.
I mean, it might be me. It might be.
No, that sentence, that will at least save you the cost of a tow. There's no way you could have read that in a way that was menacing.
Well, as I was reading it, I wasn't expecting it to dissolve into flippancy. Oh well, I guess I don't have to worry about paying for that car anymore.
Yes, what is it not silver lining to?
Because it nearly killed me. Right. That's pretty exciting start as well, right? Exploding car.
Yeah, I mean that's strong. I mean, I'm hoping.
I thought you were going to say I'm excited.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
Damn.
I'm just hoping. Then that the time limits in this game, because I think you've mentioned before that time limits in this game.
Oh yeah. So to just make clear, the thing I read was that this game had a time limit for completion. I read it was based on actions, so each action that you take moves on the ticker, and then you at a certain point it will be a game over.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I would say...
I hope they're all as clear as that.
Because
that was clear.
Yeah, I think it's the overall issue of the end game that will be the problem. I honestly don't know if it's going to be an issue or not for us, but I would say we just don't think about it for now. And
yeah, that's fine.
Just play as we would, because there's nothing we can really do about it.
Alright, click to continue then.
Ooh. Okay. You stand at the front porch of a house. This old, Gothic mansion casts gloomy shadows all around you. A sharp wind cuts through your flesh to chill your bones. The pounding thunder grows louder and more threatening. Yeah, okay. Thunder. Now,
shall we immediately rummage through their letters?
I mean, that's the first thing I would do if I were standing outside someone's house. Okay. Okay, so the containers in this game open up an extra window. So can you click and drag that into your inventory, as in to take it? Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that's not even gridded. That just...
Oh, look at that. Look at that freeform inventory. That's like a real pocket simulation. Oh. Okay, so we had the mailbox is now open, the mailbox is now closed. I'm kind of getting an AOL vibe to that. The mailbox is now open. From the sound of the distant barking, you figure it must be a very large dog.
Oh, good.
Okay.
How do I open the letter?
Go for it. Oh, well, that creates another... I'm already in love with this game. Just the inventories. Right. This is incredible. Right. So, okay. The envelope is now... The envelope is now open. This note reads, Dear Master, please forgive me. My health prevents me from aiding you in your battle against the evil one. You teach your students well. They become too powerful for their own good. Enclosed is an amulet that should look familiar. Wear this charm, and think of me always. The undead fear symbology. Still the evil. Set it free for the sake of family.
Right.
Right. So,
I guess we'll take this.
I guess we'll have this amulet. Okay.
Should I keep the note and throw the letter, or should I keep the envelope? Because technically it saves more space. I
don't know how much of an issue space is.
Probably not. It's just, like, I think...
It might become hard to manage when there's so many things, but at the same time I'm a little bit hesitant.
I just don't want us to get loads of like letters or notes and just have.
Well, hang on. It's already in our inventory because this window is a sub window of the letter.
Our inventory. Yeah, I know. So... But as in this, if we don't get another letter, but we do get more notes, and the notes look the same, it's just a way of segregating it.
Okay. Yeah. So keep it in here, maybe. If we get. Okay.
It's fine.
That was scary.
That's expand. That's the wrong button. This is the
minimize.
Put it away.
This is the put it away button. Okay. So alright, so the letter's in the envelope. We've got an amulet that is a charm. The undead
probably should wear it, but not sure.
Yeah, I mean, do you think it counts as wearing to have it in our inventory? Because I don't think... Unless we want to,
I guess so.
Unless we want to try to eat it.
I was just going to say examine it, but we could try to eat it.
Yeah, I mean, I went straight for the eating option, but maybe examine it. Or, yeah. It's a heavy chain necklace with a gaudy gold amulet attached. It looks very old and handmade. That is a euphemism for saying it looks like garbage.
That looks...
You look
rubbish.
It looks like you got this from Etsy. Right. Okay, well, we've got the amulet. I think it's probably a good thing to have that.
Yep,
given that
charm.
we're now talking about undead.
Yeah. So I guess
it's also a dog, right? There's a dog to worry about.
There's a dog in the distance.
A large
that sounds
dog.
Large.
And it will presumably sound larger the closer it gets.
Yeah, the sounds in this game so far have been quite loud.
What's going on with these two statues?
Good question.
A marble, life-size likeness of young Greek manhood adorns the front of the mansion. The Greek sculpture does not really match the Gothic architecture. We're reviewing this house now.
We've just been in a crash. This is not the time.
I know. I think we might have concussion. Because we just walked up to a house, tore open an envelope from inside, stole the items, and then started criticising the design choices of the house.
Can we see what's interactable? Is that a thing?
Yeah, so if you click on the door, I think it will highlight. Yeah. So you can see what the hotspots are. So presumably you could apply...
Oh, okay, we can do the knockers as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, that is more than I was expecting.
I just judged that based on the fact that they didn't light up when you clicked the door.
Fair enough. Okay.
Is there anything on the house that doesn't light up? No. I mean, that's going to be the same thing, right? Or most likely. I mean, unless you want to examine the Gothic architecture again, I think that will just repeat.
Stop criticising. This house doesn't fit with these two statues.
Do we want to operate the knocker?
And see if someone comes to the door.
Yeah.
It would be polite.
Also, if this is meant to be like a scary game, it would just open.
True. Operating the front yard on the door knocker. What? Operating the front yard on the door knocker produced no effect. The door knocker doesn't do anything to the door knocker.
Oh, operator. Okay, so operate requires two things.
Right, okay.
You can't just do something. Like, okay. Right. Okay, so it's not going to be. It's just going to be open then.
Right. We're not allowed to be polite here because we're too busy trying to utilise the two door knockers with each other at the same time.
Right. Can we go in?
Okay, yeah, let's go in the house.
Oh, closed.
The door swings open with a creak. As you enter the mansion, the door slams closed behind you. Welcome home. This entrance hall is a large, extravagant, luxurious room, yet it feels strangely oppressive. It's probably the pentagram or whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's not what I would choose.
The star rug on the floor is quite a.
And that massive eagle, or this massive black bird.
Oh, okay. So if you okay, right. So if you double click, it just does a look.
Oh, is it?
Again. So
okay.
Yeah, it's just okay. So if I double click on the, yeah, okay. So double click is examine by default.
Right. This very large room-sized carpet displays a pentagram. The 5-pointed star is set against a circular star field. How nice. Really goes with the snake and egg, big bird, and whatever's in the background.
So many things.
There's a lot of ambience.
Right, well, I mean, I don't think the chairs are going to be very interesting, so...
Oh, hello.
What was that?
Right. You now have to question the reliability of your eyes. You think you see a somewhat cute, abstract creature with a key in its hand prance by. You're not sure whether it's your eyes or your mind playing tricks on you. It could be both.
You missed a paragraph.
Oh! The great bird of prey. A great bird of prey is pictured swooping down, talons extended, upon some undepicted victim. The painting is a striking work in oils on canvas. That's nice. I was a bit distracted by the cute abstract creature.
With a key in its hand. Which I didn't notice because it was way too fast.
Very fast. Didn't see it. To me it looked like a crab.
Yeah, is it because it was red?
Yeah, I thought a crab went across sideways style, as they are wont to do.
That's what they're known for.
That famous crab move.
I'm going to keep... I don't know if examining uses up our actions. I'm just going to keep doing it.
Yes, that's fine. This painting depicts a mighty python wrapping itself around a rather large egg. The egg seems unfazed and stares intently across the room.
Oh, that's such a weird... That's so weird.
Egg's not bothered.
The egg is not bothered. Well, good.
It's not bothered.
It's an egg. That's so confusing.
Yeah, I don't know how much of this is going to be helpful. The fireplace is a welcome addition to the main hall entranceway. You notice nothing unusual about it.
Okay, we have this bust.
It is the bust of a weathered sailor. The 7 seas are etched in his face. It rests heavily on a marble pedestal. Look at those C's etched into his face. All of them are there. This oil is obviously the work of an amateur without a strong command of chiaroscuro.
I don't know.
It is a bleak view of a barren landscape under a night sky. It looks like this estate, which also looks amateur, with its Greek statues in front of its Gothic architecture.
With this odd clash of Greek and Gothic architecture, yes.
You've got
It's an amateur thing to do.
This room smacks of overkill to me. Like,
the chairs are facing the front door.
it's true. It's just the entrance hall, isn't it?
I find that incredibly disturbing.
Like, yeah, what's the deal with this room? Is it just a mood-setting room?
Yeah, but if the chairs are facing... Imagine walking in and seeing 6 people sitting on chairs facing you. That's well disturbing.
Hello. Welcome. Would you like to take a seat next to the weathered sailor?
He's got all 7 C's in his face, you know.
Yes, if you look closely, you can see all of the C's. Did the crab move across when you clicked, or did it just move across?
I think it did it because we did an action and then it just moved.
Okay.
It went left.
I mean, we got text for it as well, didn't we? I'm trying to think if we're seeing any examples of just timing happening, or whether it's all based on...
I think it's all based on actions.
Alright.
It happened when I clicked, because that came up, those pieces of text came up one after the other directly.
Oh, yeah, and I missed the eagle description because of it, right? So...
Yeah.
Alright.
It was, I think, upon reaction of me clicking to get the examine.
Do you think we can open the bust of the sailor?
Oh.
The statue cannot be opened. Do you think not, do you?
Yeah, I think not.
You've just got a sense.
I've just got a gut feeling.
That can't be open. Alright. Should we explore?
I don't think... Yeah, I think we should just move.
The other thing, again, sorry, just to bring up what I read, was that you can die a lot in this game.
Okay.
By doing just the wrong thing at the wrong, in a moment. So.
Okay, fair enough.
It might be worth saving.
Regularly.
Yeah. I think it's under file. I mean, this seems like a nice hub area for a save. By the fireplace. Plenty of seating.
Does this just save in emulator then?
No idea.
I assume this is an emulator. Okay, it's odd. I guess. Yeah. I don't even know what this room is. Like a lounge.
It's the entrance hall. That's what's so weird about it. Like.
And it has chairs. It's odd. Entrance hall.
You see the entrance hall to my house. It doesn't look like this.
Yeah.
There's not room for this many chairs. Right. So let's
double check. Oh. What's it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Just overwrite, so you've always got to save as.
Yeah,
okay.
if you want instances.
And if I click. Okay, cool. Just checking it's all there.
Yep. Cool. Let's explore. The door is now open.
In we go.
This room...
Oh, that's a lot of doors.
This room is devoid of any aesthetic warmth or beauty. It is purely functional, with no concern for the trivialities of interior design.
It's a hallway.
This guy is, like, very critical. Like...
I mean, that's an extremely descriptive way to say something doesn't have anything in it.
Yeah. It's nice. It's very poetic. I like to think, as well as being concussed and worried about where his brother has gone, He's also assessing this house as a potential purchase option.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting from
We'd
this
have
guy.
to do something about this hall.
It's devoid of aesthetic warmth and beauty.
Yeah.
Needs fixing.
There's a man on the wall, though.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like a still reproduced from F.W. Murnau's film Nosferatu. There seems to be a familiar face in the background. On closer examination, it appears to be Dave Feldman, whose wit and insight was a valuable asset in the creation of Uninvited.
That was an unexpected
Just a
nod to a person that supported the program's creation.
bold to do it 2 screens in.
That's pretty bold. I thought that was going to be something else when it started with that. I didn't expect it to end with that.
And a lot of people would make it harder to find, or, at the end of the game. But he just went for it. I think you've got to applaud that. Maybe
Definitely.
He thought, well, people aren't going to get to the end of this game. If I want acknowledgement, I need to stick it in the hallway.
Right at the beginning,
Yeah.
with no other objects to click on.
Yeah, because this is how far people are going to get. Look through the window and remind yourself that there's a great big, wonderful world out there. Oh, that's nice.
That's an odd change from passive to active voice. Like, everything else has been, like, descriptive and saying what you do, as opposed to telling you to do something.
Yeah.
So that was odd.
It's very motivational. Okay, so we got loads of doors here.
I don't know which one we've just come
I
through.
was about to ask that. I mean, there is one that's open, which is...
Oh, yes, I see.
So I hope that's the one.
We can go through it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it did.
So it's kept the door open. Presumably to spook us by slamming in our face later.
Yeah, perhaps.
Right.
So I'll go back in there.
Okay. We're going to keep to the ground floor for now.
I think that's for the best. Yeah, leave stairs for later.
Yep.
Alright, let's open this one.
One of our famous sayings. Oh. Okay. A mysterious woman appears. She is dressed like Scarlett O'Hara, and she stands with her back to you. The loneliness of this abandoned estate makes you long for the company of your little brother. Okay. You have seen neither hide nor hair of him in quite a while. He should be somewhere on this estate. You'd better find him. I wonder if those 2 bits of text are tied together.
Unrelated.
Yeah, because I would have thought we'd want to deal with this immediate problem rather than start reflecting on...
But it's just a bit of an odd choice to then say, okay, this woman's appeared. Let's talk about how lonely you are.
I am
because we've just
not
met another person.
Sure we should do it.
Do you think we should just leave?
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't do anything to this woman. Oh.